Maria loves the sun, I love the shade. And here on Marco Island, season's getting ready to start. The beach is going to be even more crowded, and people are going to be looking for reducing their sun exposure other than using an SPF product. So these are three of the, not only the best, but the easiest to assemble and the highest quality sunshades that I found, and I've been looking hard. These are my three favorites. I use them for different applications, depending on whether we have 2 to 4 people or we have more than 4 people in our group. These are easy to assemble. Any age group can put them up. That's part of my criteria, and they're quality products. You're not going to find these at the beach shops, but you're also not going to find it at the end of the day over by the garbage cans either. So if you take the cost of these items, divide that by the number of times you go to the beach during the season or throughout the year, and you'll find out that they're well worth it. As a matter of fact, one of these products I've had since 2018, and it still works just like the day we bought it. First, let's take a look at the Shibumi, and you don't know how long it took me to pronounce that properly, Shibumi. It's got a collapsible pole here, and those come apart just like aluminum poles would for the tent structures that you'd find if you go out camping. And then it's got this really lightweight, it's like a parachute material, ripstop, nylon, and those are sewn into a couple panels. But you can see on a windy day, and it doesn't take much wind to get these things to work, but you can see it stands straight out, and you can kind of see the shade pattern that it gives over there. But it's real easy because you set it up there, stick it in the sand, you walk down, put it over here, and then all you do is fill up this bag and with sand, and that is the counterweight with this pole here so that it doesn't fall over. The only thing with the Shibumi is if the wind changes direction, then you've got to adjust the stakes. So you do this, and you adjust how this Shibumi flies. That's really the only work you got to do with the Shibumi. This is the original one that I bought in 2018, and I've actually got 2 of these. This is just a little faded. Now they make them with Sunbrella, so they don't fade. But this one will withstand 40-mile-an-hour plus winds. And what you do is, it comes with a little pipe called a sand digger, and you put it down in the ground. It helps you make the hole that this bottom pole goes down into. And then you have this nylon tarp here. You fill it with sand, takes about 50 shovels, then it comes with a shovel and you fill that up, and that thing is rock solid. It's got a large commercial type structure underneath it. Those are plastic rods, and it's designed to withstand 40-mile-an-hour plus winds easily. This is called the Sobello, and I'll be honest, this one's my favorite right now. It stores up really small, compact. It takes just moments to assemble, and it stores in our little tiny boat. We take it with us when we go hit the sandbars and whatnot. So this one collapses just like this. Literally, it's kind of like an umbrella. But the best feature about this is it rotates here and it rotates here, so it virtually has no wind resistance. So if the wind changes direction while you're at the beach, it just rotates like a wind vane, and it still continues to give you good shade coverage. Really light, up and almost no wind. They actually have a feature where you can tie down and stake the back out in case it's not windy and still use this as a sunshade, but I've never been able to use those stakes because it's always been windy enough to use the Sobello. This thing is easy. This handle pops out and you auger it into the ground up until about the line, flip that down, put in the pole, and you're up within, I don't know, it might take 2 minutes, 3 minutes. These are my 3 picks for the best sun protection whenever you go to the beach throughout the year. Hope you guys have found this interesting. If you did, please hit the like button, and I'll see you soon.